Hi. Hey, Elisa. Cecilia Valdez. The Discern Target. Hi, beautiful ladies. Good evening. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy new week. Blessings and love to everybody. How y'all doing? Hopefully you are blessed and thriving beautifully. You guys let me know about my sound today. I keep talking about this microphone that I haven't gotten. I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. The microphone is going to come. Just let me know. I'm trying to amplify my voice a little bit today. So, okay, Terry Blossom says, sounds good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Green Cream, what's up? K Personality, what's up? Kareen, hey sis. Warrior fam in the house. I love it. I love it. Dang. Gosh, I am happy that we made it to Monday. We went through last week, got through Friday, got through this weekend. We're here. It's Monday. It's Monday. And we're back at it again, survivors. Hey, Booski. What's up? I got so many boos and sisters and just, man, some amazing people. I know I could vibe with y'all just on a regular. A lot of y'all would be some cool kick it people. I can just feel it. Step down one. How are you? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. So happy to be here with you guys. Now, y'all know we're starting a live. And the goal, you guys know, Mommy So True, I have a goal now with these likes. Let's go ahead and start hitting that like button before we get started on this Monday night live. If you're new, hit the like button. If you're a supporter, day oneer, hit the like button. If you're a warrior, hit the like button. A survivor, if you're thriving post narcissistic abuse, just hit the like button because you're standing. You're going through it. You're making it. You're making it. And nobody knows the hell you went through like you do. But you're in a community where a lot of people understand. We've been there. We're with you. Keep your head up. Keep going. Shout out to my real ones out there, to my day oneers. Yes, come on in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate all the support and all the love in advance. Thank you guys for giving me those likes throughout this live. I encourage you to hit that like button and just, show that love and support. Let's spread these videos out. Let's get these messages out there. That's the only reason for those likes, guys. Just want to make sure we are spreading this appropriately, because too many people are not talking about the realness of this. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't comprehend all that other stuff. I just can't. If you really went through narcissistic abuse, the last thing you need is for somebody to sugarcoat, somebody to like walk around in circles, somebody to tell you something that they don't know nothing about, they haven't experienced, they can't relate, they just going off of some book or other people's videos. The last thing you need is someone who is unreal. You just dealt with the fakest person in the world. You don't need somebody who is not going to be real about helping you thrive forward and heal. So here you are. Shout out to those of you who are new to the live. It's good to see you, brother hype man nerd for the word. What's up? We see you in the house. We see you in the house. Hey, Alicia, how you doing? Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the fam. So many of my day oneers in the house. You guys are amazing. I'm so blessed to be here with you all. If you're new and you have not subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't miss those lives and those videos. Don't miss these conversations because there's so much to be had. So much to be had. I hope everybody is doing good though. Hopefully you're starting your week off fantastic, on a good vibe. Hopefully everything is going well for you. Hopefully you're still, pouring into yourself, doing what you can do to remain on this healing journey, um, in spite of where you're at, in spite of how hard it is. But you got this. Keep going. Deborah Barnes, hey, 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 hey. Shout out to you guys for taking this moment to come hang with your girl tonight. I feel so blessed to be here. For you guys to just give me this time. It's just, I don't know, it's a humbling experience to be here. It really is. It really is. And so when I tell you guys that, it's from the bottom of my heart. I really mean it. I really mean it. You guys mean a lot to me. You guys have helped me tremendously. You think I've helped you? You have helped me. Seeing your comments, hearing how vulnerable you are to sharing your story, reaching out to me, you guys don't even understand. You've helped me so much. This smile that you're seeing, you're a part of that. You've helped me, and so I feel good to know that I can help too, or that I have helped in any way. So my goodness, you guys are all a blessing. I'm excited to talk to y'all today because um, a lot of things are happening, a lot has happened, and a lot of confirmation is coming through. And of course, when I sit here and I share my story and I talk about what I went through, I'm not speaking for everyone. Things that I say may not be applicable to your situation because you have to understand there's different aspects of what's happening. There's different ways to look at it, but there's a lot of wisdom that comes out of just understanding it generally. I'm able to talk to you guys like just generally speaking, and it can resonate no matter what your situation is because I fully understand the root of the problem. So then that cancels out whether it's a woman, whether it's a man, whether it's a covert, whether it's a malignant, whether it's a vulnerable narcissist, whether it's a cerebral narcissist. That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there's some wisdom that's been bestowed upon me, and I just sit here and I just let it out and I share it with you guys. I share it with you guys because God has revealed so much to me very vividly and so clearly. And I just thank God for his mercies, for giving me a chance after chance to wake up every day because I get new revelations and more testimonies. And the more I remain on this healing journey, the more I receive confirmations that, yup, you guys chosen, that is you. That's why you went through this. That's why you survived it. That's why you're surviving it. That's why you're here with me. Some of you, my videos, it wasn't by chance that you came across my videos. There's something about you that you need to see, and I am the one to help you see it. There's a light that you have, and they don't like you because of that light. They can't stand you because of that light. But that's their own narcissistic problem, That's just too bad, so sad. Um, as I am healing, guys, there's so much being confirmed. Once upon a time, I used to sit here and share things with you guys, and I felt like I was rambling, but I knew I wasn't. I know there was a reason why I was saying what I was saying, but sometimes I was saying things that I didn't even understand. But as I have remained faithful on this healing journey, I'm just going to put it that way, as I have remained faithful to myself, continue to love on me and just change the narrative, things have been confirmed. And I now know fully that I am not crazy. And I can sit here and tell you the same thing. You are not crazy. You went through a crazy experience. But you, my dear, You are not crazy. There's nothing crazy about you. I'm realizing more and more and more every day, y'all, that everything about a narcissist is fake as hell. Let me say that louder. I feel like I just whispered. I'm realizing more and more and more every day while I'm on this healing journey that everything about a narcissist is fake as hell. The whole cycle that we've been learning about. And y'all bear with me. I'm going to tell y'all where I'm coming from. I'm going to explain this to you a little bit more clearly. Just bear with me. Everything about a narcissist is fake as hell. What that means is there's nobody inside of that thing that looks like a person that you dealt with. There's nothing inside of there. Nothing. No real person lives inside of there. No real soul is dwelling inside of that being. So that's why they have to use manipulation tactics. There's no way they'd be able to survive, connive, steal, kill, and destroy people's lives if they did not have a mask on and if they did not have a major toolbox with all these manipulation tactics in it. So fake. I see Corinne dropped something in there. Meat suits, empty meat suits. I love when y'all say that because it's true. You're literally dealing with a human that's not a human. It's like this person is just a dark cloud. That's why everywhere they go is storms. Everywhere they go is hell. Today in particular, I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to talk about, especially for those of you who have experienced a discard. You're healing because you got discarded. Something happened and a discard came about. You heard me just say everything about them is fake. The whole cycle that you went through with that narcissist is fake. So I'm going to back up for a second. Because I want to make sure you understand. Narcissists all use the same playbook. That means they all function under that same narcissistic cycle. It starts the same with all of them. It doesn't matter what type of narc, if it's a family dynamic, it doesn't really matter. It's typically the same type of system, the same type of tactics, the same type of programming. But today we're talking more so in regards to those narcissistic spouses. The cycle looks like this. It's love bombing, right? Where they idealize you. They seem to be intrigued with you. They seem to be madly in love. They seem to be turned on and attracted to you. They seem to have all the same interests and everything. It just seems to be a perfect, it seems to be a highly compatible, perfect situation almost. And sometimes love bombing can look a little different. You can have a narcissist who tries to act like they don't want to be in a relationship with you, plays this friend role, and eventually they find their way. Eventually they find their way. Here you are, catching feelings, in love, and all this other stuff. Now you have other love bomb situations where the narcissist was probably around when you were a kid and they watched you. They watched you grow up. It's almost as if they knew when you were a young little girl, young little boy, minding your own business. They came around because they just knew you were being groomed to be their perfect supply one day. And so the way they come into your life is strategic, but they don't come letting you know that they are a narcissist. They don't come, with the obvious of how poor their character is. They come acting like someone different. They come acting like they want all this goodness in life, you know, marriages and children and business, and they talk all this big stuff. But then as soon as their victim falls into their trap, let their guard down, now you see a whole different person. Now they introduce you to the monster they really are. Slowly but surely, though. Sometimes you don't get all of it in the devaluation phase. Sometimes you get a little bit. Sometimes you get a little bit of love bombing and a little bit of devaluing. Sometimes they love you, sometimes they hate you. Sometimes they buy you stuff, sometimes they not giving you nothing. Sometimes they having sex with you, sometimes they starving you of sex. It's just, oh my God. Talk about emotional torture. The cycle of a narcissist is ridiculous, man. So then you go through the devaluation stage where everything they loved about you in the beginning, now they just hate you for it. Now you're just doing too much all the time, or you're not doing enough, right? You just don't seem to align with their vision for life anymore. You're just so boring and unpretty and fat, maybe too skinny. Something's wrong with your skin, and your cooking sucks, and you can't drive, you don't make enough money. It's just something. Something is wrong with you. Let's find issues. Let's find ways to make you feel small and insignificant. That's that devaluation stage. And then they move down to this discarding phase where most people on the other side of the spectrum, the victim, they take it as being dumped, being betrayed, being duped, being left on the side of the road, just being played like you were a rag, getting tossed to the side like garbage or like trash. And then they leave you. Most of the time, they have this back burner supply, somebody they've groomed, got ready to go. They can, you know, run and go go hide up under after they leave you. Or they randomly found somebody. And now there's this new supply that you never heard of, never knew of. They don't even know, but they're in love. You know, the person's pregnant. Oh, they're getting married. Just outrageous. The discard is always like a major bomb exploding in your face. It's just really humiliating. It's a big blowout. It's a big fallout. It's like they find the craziest time and the craziest situation to make their exit. That's what that discard is. And depending on how the discard goes, they may hoover you in an obvious way or in a sneakish way. Sometimes the discard is so bad, they go out so bad that it's not going to be that easy to just come hoover you to your face. So they'll find other ways or go through other people to hoover you. This is the cycle of a narcissistic relationship is how I'll put it. See, when you're the victim in that relationship, you don't understand what you're going through. You don't know what's going on. That's why it hurts, and you're so offended by what they're doing. You're so confused and frustrated because this is all so unreal to you. Remember, you're dealing with somebody fake as hell. You didn't realize how fake they were. You had no idea. Today, I want you to focus on the discard. For those of you who are led here because that's what's happened, or that's what's happening, or that's what the story has been because you got discarded, we're going to talk about that for a moment. And if you're just joining us, hello, welcome in. What's up? I'm going to try to dive in these comments a little bit so I don't miss too many. But make sure you hit that like button, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Let's have this this conversation. Is so necessary. It's so necessary. Today's live is entitled "Discards Confirm They're Clever but Dumb." I want to focus on the discard for a moment this evening. Because like I was telling you in the beginning, so much is becoming more and more clear to me. I understand so much more of what you're dealing with that I want to help you pick up the pieces of your life that's been shattered and move on. Because they lost the best thing that could have ever happened to them, being so damn goofy. This person is so clever, they are dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. And I'm going to talk about love bombing and devaluing, how that's fake too, another time. Today, I'm going to focus on the discard because that's where a lot of people end up trying to heal. And a lot of people end up trying to put their life back when they get discarded. The discard is what pushes you to join these type of lives and look for this NPD awareness. Is because this person walked away from you. The audacity to take you through all of that, love bomb you, trick you into a relationship, then try to make you seem like you are the insignificant person here. Like you're the, like you are non-mother effing factor. The audacity. The audacity to then discard you. Wow. Narcissists are clever as hell for the way they are strategic with their game, but they're dumb as F because they don't realize how much they set themselves up. They set themselves up through every phase of the cycle. The dummy is playing itself, especially with the discard. See, a narcissist, while they are in a relationship with you, they know a discard is going to come. They know they're love bombing you. They know they're devaluing you. So they know a discard is going to come. They know their cycle. They know who they are. They've been doing this before you. They did it to all their exes. All their relationships have been like this. They are the common denominator here. They are the issue. They've been the issue. They've been the issue. So the discard, a lot of times, is not planned. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Discards, a lot of times, is not planned. It's not. The way narcissists move and the way they operate, they don't know how to plan for the future. They don't know how to think ahead. They don't know how to brainstorm so that they can make the right decisions. So 5, 10 years from now, they're not losing. This is why they needed you. You're very useful because you got brains, something they don't have. They're not that intelligent. They're not that smart. Okay? A narcissist met you and thought that they were smart because they met you. You seem to be the perfect target. They thought they were clever. Oh, I'm about to love bomb this person because I can tell she's strong, confident, got her stuff going on. I'm about to make her fall in love with me because I know she's looking for love. I know she want to be loved. I can tell she's vulnerable. She told me about all her exes. I'm about to get her to fall so hard for me and paint this picture of this bomb man, this amazing woman. She don't even know. He don't even know what's coming. They thought they were smart doing that. And then they tried to devalue you. They thought they were smart doing that. Not realizing that, okay, you love bombed me. It wasn't real. Now you're devaluing me. So don't you think I'm going to look back to the love bombing phase and wonder, like, what's going on? At the moment, you don't realize you're in a narcissistic relationship. So it's 1 and 1 is not adding up to 2 in that moment, but you can tell something is off. This is when you start trying to fight to be loved, more seen, fighting for the relationship. And the more you do that, the more strained and drained you become, and you start to really look at them different. While they're devaluing you, you're in your head noticing how much they don't have any value. Wow, what a dummy. Because devaluation is fake too. They're not devaluing you, they're devaluing themselves. The narcissist gets to a point where being with you becomes unbearable because you're like a mirror. You make them have to face their true self because you're real and they can't match up to your realness. So when I say so clever but dumb, that's what I mean. So while you're devaluing a real one, while you're devaluing a woman of strength, a woman who actually does have confidence, you're just tearing it down with your devaluation. You're trying to beat me down. You're trying. You're trying. While you're doing all of that, while that narcissist is doing all of that, they know they're causing a problem. They know that eventually you're going to get tired of being talked to like a dog, treated like a dog, being, treated as if you're just a piggy bank. You're just there to be used for money, or you're just there for sex. But when it comes to your emotional needs and wants, they disregard you. They didn't realize, or they started to realize at some point when that devaluation shit started to phase, they started to realize how much control they were losing, because during devaluation, a lot of victims start to wake up. I'm tired of the internet trying to make it seem like victims just be sitting in devaluation, just be letting a narcissist just talk to them crazy. And no, that's not true. A lot of times people have to strategize before they walk out. You can't just leave. You got to figure out a plan. You got to figure it out. So you're not stupid because you're sitting there and this person don't respect you. Nah, you're observing. You're paying a lot of attention. And that narcissist knows when they have lost control or when they are losing control, because you start to switch up and you don't even know it. While they're devaluing you, you're probably devaluing their asses too. This is when things get a little tough for that narcissist, because you are a tougher cookie than they expected. A lot of times the discard is not planned, because they didn't see your strength coming. They underestimated that strength that you had. And so you start saying no, you start showing boundaries, you start letting them know that you are unbothered. You're not even going to let them affect you anymore. You're just going to live your life whether they're there or not. You start living by your rules. You're no longer subject to their demands and commands. Oh, yeah. Now, guess what? I'm going to tell you 5 things that's happening that causes that discard to happen. And this confirms that they're clever but dumb. Number 1, they are panicking. Panic mode because you're too damn strong. Panic mode. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, where am I going to go? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's literally how they are feeling and what's going through their head. So you're dealing with somebody who is emotionally unstable as fuck. Extremely emotionally unstable. Soon as something goes wrong, soon as they don't have their way, you are looking at a 50-year-old man that is behaving like a 3-year-old child because of that. No regulation to the nervous system at all. None. So they start to panic when they notice that you are not manipulatable anymore. I don't even know if that's a word. You can't manipulate me no more. So it's time for you to figure out what the hell you gonna do. Narcissists be panicking. They be paranoid. They try to run for cover before you cut them loose. That's why those new supplies are not so new. They're back burner supplies. They are supplies that are groomed. They are old exes. They are, loosey-goosey strippers from around the corner, drug addicts, crazy girls that ain't got no morals and integrity. A lot of times the new supply is it's a downgrade. A lot of times. Sometimes it's not. Because you got some strategic narcs that'll find them a new supply with money and all kinds of stuff. There's levels to these narcs, man. They rank. These demons come in rankings. The discard confirms that they're clever, but they're dumb as hell. Like I said, a lot of times they don't plan the discard. They have to plan it out of panic mode. You got some narcs that do plan the discard because they met the new supply a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You just didn't know it. You didn't know they came into the relationship with the new supply. You didn't know it because they were love bombing the both of y'all at the same time. You got narcs who get women pregnant at the same time. Things like that. It happens. And they do it intentionally, strategically, because this type of shit is cute to them. I'm telling you all. Huh. And that brings me to my second point of this panic part of the narc and the discard. These people don't know how to control themselves. They sleep with everybody. They flirt with everybody. So a lot of times the narc has to discard because they did something that they don't want you or other people to find out about. They're hiding secrets. Maybe there is a baby that nobody needs to know about. Maybe there's another wife. Maybe there's other kids somewhere. There's always some deep, dark ass secret. And if they get a whiff that that secret is about to come out, they are in panic mode. Let me find a way to discard everybody, create a new narrative, a different narrative, so I can hide behind my lies. This is where smear campaign comes in at. They panic mode. They overplay their hand too much. They discard out of panic. This person is not able to sit down and think logically and make mature decisions. They make rational decisions out of feelings that are temporary. They make decisions out of insecurities. Just because you went to the store by yourself, oh, now they're going to discard you because they think maybe you gave your number to someone. They think. So insecure that they making shit up in their head. I know you're fucking around on me. I know you're a whore. No, you're just insecure. And sometimes they'll use excuses like that to pack up and go. Pack up and go. A lot of times it's projection though. They find excuses. They blame you for things you're doing. They're accusing you of stuff that they are doing so they can cause an argument and go sleep with the person they've been texting all day because they've been love bombing somebody on the phone. They've been love bombing somebody on social media. So they have to create drama. That's their way of saying, may I be excused? May I be excused, please? I want to go smash this person that I just met that I don't know. This is how disgusting they are. Number 2, they lost control, man. They lost control. The second biggest reason for a discard. You can't control me, so you better find somebody else to do it. You cannot manipulate me, so you gotta get you a new supply because I see right through it now. I'm asking questions. I want to know where you're at now. Or I stopped asking questions and I'm unbothered. And that really scares a narcissist. Once you stop showing that you used to, how much you used to care, once that you don't care anymore, oh, they are offended. You're not the same person. Now they can't trust you. Now you can't be trusted because they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what your moves are. Oh, they got a problem with you because they have lost control. They don't know what to do. It's time for a discard. I can't control my victim. I got to discard. I got to get rid of her. This person is boring now. Now you're boring. Can't control you no more, so you're boring. You're not feeding into their narcissistic need, so you are a problem. Number 3, why the discard confirms that they're clever but dumb. A discard is a desperate move for a narcissist. Desperatito, because they literally live in a fantasy mindset. Delusional as hell. Delusional as hell. They think that they really think the grass is greener on the other side. This fool doesn't even realize that the new supply is a narcissist too, and they're love bombing the narcissist. Got the narcissist thinking life is going to be good with them until they get there and realize, damn, this person's hygiene. Oh, shit. Ooh, she can't cook. Damn. But you went out bad because you left a whole wife who cook all day. They go out bad. It's just sad how desperately they move. Sometimes a narcissist will desperately make the discard move just to protect an ego, protect an image. Oh my God. That brings me to my third reason, that thirst for fantasy, living in that fantasy world. Yeah, you're thirsty. Because a narcissist falls in love with everybody. Everybody. Talking about somebody that's empty. You're incapable of love. So you see a ladybug and you're ready to have sex with the damn ladybug. Delusional and sick as fuck. Thirsty, living in a fantasy world, busybody, desperate moves, thirsty ass busybody. That's why all of a sudden you're just not good enough, because they comparing you to somebody that they watching on social media. They comparing you to somebody they seen on TV, not even living in reality. Thirsty as hell. They think they think they deserve a chance with every woman on the block, every man in the area. Attention-seeking whore. That's why they discarding. They think they so smart. They think it's going to be so much better with somebody else because they look good on the gram. So stupid. You falling for shit on the gram. So stupid. You living by memes. You motivated by memes that don't even apply to you. You're so damn thirsty. They're so thirsty, they'll break up with you right now and be engaged with somebody in 30 damn minutes and post it on social media. That's a thirsty ass move. You a busybody. They are so pressed. They lying on you just to get somebody to fall in love with them. You are now that ex that did them dirty to the new supply. And to the flying monkeys. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense how you think you're so smart yet so damn stupid. Because number 4, you're running from accountability, fool. Running from being a dad, running from being a mom, running from being a real husband and a wife to somebody who you married, running from just being a man and a woman. Just running from life's responsibilities. Running from the truth. Running from who you really are. The lack of accountability is just so confirming to me why you have to discard, why you got to walk away. It's a narcissist. It'd rather walk away, it'd rather abandon its family than take accountability for the fact that it's a piece of shit. And it needs help, it needs work, it needs freaking deliverance. It'd rather walk away and talk about you to avoid the truth coming out because they're really a deadbeat. They're really not what everybody think they are. So I'm going to discard and I'm going to create a false story, a fake ass narrative for people to believe so I can stay protected. You know what that brings me to? My number 5. Why this confirms discard is just confirmation that this is a clever dummy. This is a coward. That's number 5. A coward. You are a pussy. You are a bitch. For those of you dealing with that narcissistic man, you just can't wrap your head around how much of a bitch he is. I'm saying that from a woman, but I know the men, y'all can relate. She was a coward. She couldn't face you. She couldn't sit through confrontations. She couldn't be confronted. She couldn't take criticism. Coward. No accountability. Lack of empathy. Coward. Screams coward. All of that screams coward. Discarding. Coward. Then the audacity to come with the phase number 4 of the narcissistic abuse cycle is hoovering. The audacity to hoover. Screams freaking coward. You're a pussy. They hoover because they know they fucked up. They know they are fucked up. They hoover because there's nothing out here. Nobody wants to deal with you. Nobody has the patience, the understanding, the empathy to put up with you. So you're hoovering, you're coming back around. Yeah, you're going to finish me off because you're a narcissist. Everything you touch literally burns. So yeah, you're going to hoover to come around and finish me off because you're not capable of doing me any better. But the real reason why they hoover and come back around is because they're miserable. There's nothing out here for them out there. There's nothing out there but other narcissists. There's nothing out there but maybe some other toxic, broken people that they really don't want. That narcissist married you for a reason. They love bombed you and dated you for a reason. They didn't just do it because they were a narcissist. No, they were intrigued by who you were, but they were so freaking dumb. They didn't realize that you are a real one and that fake shit was going to show for itself eventually. You're not that clever. You're really quite dumb as hell. The strategies of a narcissist is classic clown art. Classic clown art. The type that I would spit on. I ain't gonna buy it. I'm gonna spit on it. I'm gonna set it on fire. I don't want to see that shit. You have the audacity to come back and hoover because you know you fucked up. You out here begging people for $1 and you ain't getting it. You out here having sex with a bunch of dirty STD infested hood rats. Come on now. She out here having sex with men that are not trying to please her. And you went in with her. Let's be real. She thought she found somebody better and I don't need you. I'm good. And discarded and got the hell on. 6 months later, she sent somewhere, boy, she wished she never said them words. But it's a narc. You may never get the validation or the closure that they know they effed up, but you can see it. You can pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on while you are no contact, while you are healing. Trust me, the signs are so obvious. You see the desperate moves. You see the desperation to be with somebody, to be seen with somebody. It's just so damn laughable. It's so laughable. And then the desperation with the hoovers. Hoovers come in different ways, but they are desperate moves. It is a cry out for help that I have never seen before. And there's levels to the hoovers. I can't wait to talk to you guys more and more in depth about hoovers. Those of you who are in a narcissistic abuse cycle that you think you're in a cycle or in a relationship where you're just breaking up and you're making up and you're breaking up and you're making up. No, You're being discarded and you're being hoovered over and over and over again. You're going through this wash, rinse, repeat cycle with this narcissist. That's what that is. So if you were confused before I just said that, today's the day you got clarity. You are with a narcissist and you need to run for your life because they playing and they fake as hell. And the cycles are fake. It's fake because it almost knocked my camera down. It's the cycles are fake. It's only real if you're a victim to what they're doing. But when you become empowered, you realize how weak, how retarded these strategies are. It's like, wait a minute, what? What? You went through all of that? What was the point? What point did you prove? Because the only point that I got out of this is that you are a loser. You are a pathetic being. It got to suck to be you. Ooh. Let me go through these comments. Listen, I couldn't be more honest without saying too much. Those of you who are healing past narcissistic abuse because of a discard, trust me, that was a blessing. The more you stay on this healing journey, you will see more and more what I mean by that. That discard was fake as hell. They didn't even mean to discard you. It was by accident. This person had a temper tantrum and walked out of your life thinking they knew what they was doing, and they don't. They out here lost. They out here getting played. They out here getting used. They out here, man, they going through more and more trauma, and it's making them worse. This is why narcissists age bad. Because the cycles continue for them with other people outside of you. It continues. You know, you're doing this over and over and over till the day you die. Like, you can't age nice. There's no way. It makes sense why they fall apart the way they do. Ugh. Brother Hype Man Nerfer, where empaths are set up for good success, narcissists are set back for failure. Absolutely. Doretha Livingston, narcissist telling you who the hell you are. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? The Sarn Target said, even the breath they breathe is fake. I love it. Yes, it is. Elisa, the older they get, the more games they have in their collection. Yep. They master what they're doing. You know, you're going through this cycle like that, you become a master at it. You become a professional at it. You got to. You got to. Thank y'all for the engagement. Narcissists are attracted to all good qualities, says Jazzy J. Yes, they are. Satan looking for that foothold somebody dropped in there. Yup, absolutely. They came acting like us, Corinne. They did. They tricked us. They fooled us. That was the only way in. That was the only way in. Viewers watching, hello. Warrior on deck. You look beautiful, mommy. God is smiling at you. You are special. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Oh. Thank you. Y'all just know how to make me blush, don't y'all? Y'all know how to get these cheeks to be like this. Oh my gosh. Sassy Shane, hey, my favorite girl. Hey, I just was on your live 4 hours ago. Oh, you were with me on Instagram. Yes, awesome. You're amazing. Thank you. My narc whom I've been no contact with just had roses delivered in the garage. In the garbage they went. Man, that's the Hoovers. Soon as you go no contact, now they in love and they let's get married. Let's do it now. Let's have these babies. Boy, if you don't shut your fake ass up. They are so full of baloney, man. It's crazy. I'm proud of you for your strength. Keep going. Keep going. Viewers watching says she would always say, I'm doing too much, always bored, always had to be on the move. Busybody. Busybody. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. I never understood how you can leave someone and stalk and beg to come back. Narcissist. Narcissist. You dealing with that, you're dealing with a narcissist, man. It like make it make sense. The math ain't mathing. You devalue, you talk all this shit, and then you hoovering? What you trying to hoover? What you trying to suck back up? Because if you're dealing with a real one, baby, you them hoovers are gonna be humiliating. Just like she said, them roses went in the garbage. Yeah. You are going to humiliate yourself trying to hoover me back in after doing that? Are you serious? See, once upon a time when we were all blind to what hoovers were, we were getting sucked back in. Yeah, they came sucking you in like that vacuum cleaner. Yeah, it was working because they are so strategic and they are so good with their words. What? They would say some shit that'll have you like, oh my God, he didn't say this to me when we was together, but it sounds so damn good. Then you unblock them and you call them, and then you back in this devaluation, love bombing bullshit again. Once upon a time, it used to work. But when you get educated and empowered, that's not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, the audacity, those hoovers, they just irk me. It's like, is this demon for real? Oh. So, whenever the spirit leads you, you remember you had someone good in your life. Oh, get the fuck out of here. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Clown had everything a woman could ask for, yet she shitted on it. Clown is a dumbass. Dumbass. Them discards confirm how clever and dumb they are, man. So clever, you're dumb. How do you walk away from men like that? How do you walk away from women like this? How? It should be against the law to have withheld sex from a woman like you. Like, it should be against the law to have cheated on you with all that, with all them hood rats. Like, you should be in prison. No, you should be at the bottom of the prison, buried at the bottom of the damn prison. Because it's like, how? You gotta be a narcissist. You gotta be a dumbass. It's like, how? The people they discard, it's like, how? It doesn't make sense. It's crazy to me. When I see a lot of y'all in August for this meet and greet, I know my jaw gonna hang. I'm be like, wow. Wow. I'm be like, you got played by a narc for real? Wow. Wow. I'm gonna see some of y'all women, fine, coke shape, long, pretty, natural hair, beautiful skin glowing. And I'm be like, wow. No homo, but wow. He lost that. Wow. Oh yeah, he didn't mean to discard you. That was definitely an accident. I know you getting hoovered because that was a whole accident. That was a panic move. That was a desperate move they made when they discarded you. Because I know they somewhere biting their nails, rocking back and forth because they can't get in contact with your fine ass, looking like a fucking mental patient. Now you making fake ass social media accounts and keep going through third party to make sure I know about you and all of that. Man, y'all don't understand. Woo! The audacity, Corinne. The audacity. Even with family members, the audacity to hoover you. Hey! They do, the family members hoover you through third party. They love to triangulate. They like to do it through other people. They know you're going to have a cousin that's going to call and bring up your mama. You know, I saw your mama last weekend and She was looking good and it's so strategic. It's so strategic. Oh man. The audacity to hoover you around holiday time. Just because they looking forward for you to dish out money and gifts. Boy, listen. Baby, these people are clowns, oh. I couldn't make this up. Michael Boyd. Hey, beautiful. Thank you. Hi. How you doing, King? Thank you. He says you look radiant. I'm at work, but I'm tuned in, and yes, you are looking they are looking crazy as hell. When she overspent on my card at the store, she told me that's all I had. Man, these clowns, yo. Yo. I bet she's somewhere wishing she had somebody's credit card to swipe right now. Cause she probably dealing with a broke dude. Or she dealing with a dude that act like he got money but ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Or a lazy dude. Ooh, man, their karma be bad. They end up with trash. I am telling y'all. Even the new supply that look good ain't good, baby. It ain't good. The narcissists like her or him because they probably make shit look good on the outside. That fits the narcissist. That's perfect for them. But at home, deep down and at home, behind closed doors, garbage, trash, trash. Let them take each other out. Let them eat each other out. Let them enjoy each other's garbage because that's what they are. They're garbage. Viewers watching, just showing some love. You know how we do it. Yes, I love you, my brother. Much love, much love. That's VIP right there. That's VIP. MVP says they are not strategic. They just play with your life. Oh nah, they strategic. They think. Let me just say that. They think they're strategic. That's how smart they think they are. I will say that. Because you're right. They're not strategic. They're dumb as hell. They do just play with your life. You're absolutely right. I don't disagree. Michael Boyd said, I knew how much was on my damn card. Viewers watching says she overplayed her hand so bad she still tries to hoover, but I think she's ashamed to show that wicked face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. During the hoovers, a lot of times they not gonna show their face. I ain't gonna lie, man. Ever since I left my narcissistic husband, he can't even post his face on social media. And this is somebody who lives for attention. Man, see, they think they did damage to us. The damage they cause to themselves by trying to fuck us over is worse. Is worse. They still somewhere trying to crawl out of that ditch you kicked their ass in. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Oh my God. Woo, ain't no spinning the block. You wanted cubic zircon. Hey, y'all. I needed this laugh today. Y'all are my favorite people. You really are. My lives be so funny. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if y'all be at home cracking up laughing. But man, I am cracking up, and I know I'm gonna get off and have to hit the replay and watch and go back through these comments because I'm not gonna be able to go through all of them today. But y'all are, I've been laughing at comments all day because I've been talking about this today. And it's just like, I know y'all know where I'm coming from. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's stop with the BS and say it like it is. Okay? These clowns discard not for the reason that we thought or that we've been told. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Because make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Those hoovers do not make no sense. And now I'm starting to believe why they don't take narcissistic abuse serious as far as, you know, the medical world and the medical professional world. They won't even put it in the DSM-5. And I think I understand that. They can't take this shit serious. They can't take it serious. A lot of it, there's so many questions. There's so many, it's just so complex and weird. Like, it's demonic. These people are clowns and they are playing with people's lives. Like they don't even have enough data to calculate who's really the narc, who's diagnosed, how many can get help, who gets help, how the help looks. Like we don't even have real statistics because these people are demonic and they out here playing with folks' life. You know? Like, how do you go from love bombing to devaluing somebody to leaving them and then trying to come back in? Like, what the hell type of what? That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no damn sense. Like, wow. It'll never make sense to me. It'll never make sense to me. Jazzy J said, it took me 35 years to realize that my ex-husband is a narcissist. Woo, we are so glad you got out of that. Wow. At least, look, 35 years, at least it ain't 55. At least you ain't died with him. Woo, but I know it felt like it, though. Goodness, that sounds crazy. Dr. Carlton Amos would love for you to comment from a woman's standpoint when a woman is doing the same things that you were talking about to a man briefly. Dang, I missed that. I think I don't know what part that got dropped in. But honestly, this goes the same for women. You know, for men, like this has nothing to do with sex. So if you're a man, it applies. If you're a woman, it applies, you know. So yeah. Yeah. Let me see. You guys are funny. Right, 3 years of nothing but manipulation, future faking for sex and my energy until God sent me. Mommy, so true. Woo, it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Ooh, the discard backfired. Ooh, woo! I love it. I love it. Elisa says, Alicia, I keep telling my sister that there was something wrong with him. Jennifer Holly, hey, you got my name, girl. What's up, Jenny? They want you to be there for them, but when you need them, they can't ever be there for you because they're fake. They're fake and demanding, and it's just ridiculous. Kwane Monet, I recall in past feeling like a doll. He really enjoyed keeping his females of the time really attractive, spend more money, thousands, yet attacks, power trip, says lies, get really manipulative. Wow, thanks for dropping that. These people are insane. And I know some of y'all got some major stories out there. Demetrius Barkabe, hey, they love to blame, complain, and cause a lot of disdain between you. They sure do. Master manipulators, masters at it. Sleeping with all his demons. Ooh, Jesus. May I be excused to my new husband? Okay, do you? Narcissists think good is evil and evil is good. Very backwards decision making. Man, do they even know the difference? Oh man, you guys have been awesome. Thank you for the engagement. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go back and look at a lot of this once I hop off live. But I wanted to make sure to just take a moment and tell you guys where I'm at, where I'm coming from, and share with you something that should be able to help you get a better understanding of what that discard looks like, what those hoovers are, and why you should avoid them. Because it's a game they're playing with your life, man. You know, and be strong and firm. Like, say no to this coward. Say no to these demons and don't be afraid because they are weak inside. You know, and I pray that you're motivated and uplifted. You guys, I appreciate the time you gave me. I look forward to jumping on live again this week. Man, there's always a lot to talk about. I try not to take all your time, but it doesn't seem to be going my way. If you're looking to talk to me one-on-one, please reach out, email me. Before I go, though, those of you who are interested in coming to Atlanta for my meet and greet August 23rd, please, please, please email me or text me so I can start getting these RSVPs and these invitations out, because it's invitation only. Y'all know we dealing with narcs, so we gotta be. We moving in silence, okay? We're moving in silence. So email me at mommysotrue@gmail.com, or if you have my texting number, please text me or get it. It'll be in the description box. So after the live, go and click the description box for that information. Please reach out, let me know that you are RSVPing, and so I will prepare my invitations and get them out to you guys soon, very, very soon, so we can start planning this wonderful get together where I can finally get to hug a lot of my survivors out there. Man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So much love, guys. Much love and light. Thank you guys for being here once again, for your love, for taking this time to hear me out, talk about these crazy narcs. I'm going to go through a couple more comments before I let you guys go. I see a lot of interesting stuff in here. Oh my God. Oh, you guys be saying some stuff. Mm. Yeah, if you need to reach me one-on-one, please do contact me. Email me, text me, whatever. You know, I'm on WhatsApp. If you have international texting and calling, you can reach out to me that way. But I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for your engagement tonight. I appreciate the likes and everything. If you didn't hit that like button, make sure you do so before you leave. I would appreciate it. Thank you for engaging. Make sure you catch the replay if you missed the live too. Somebody said they going to hell. Oh God. Sassy son. I learned mirroring so late in the game. That's how they get you. Yep. The power of knowing what a narcissist is and how they operate is very, very life-saving. It is. I'm glad you learned now. Keep remaining unbothered, viewers watching. Keep remaining unbothered. That girl ain't never gonna leave you alone. Ooh, the devil is a deceiver, truck girl. Worse. Virginia Holloway, my kid's dad complains, I don't want to communicate and co-parent, but the moment the kids come up, he shuts it down. Who's the problem here? You dealing with a narcissistic parent? Oh yeah. It's definitely a battle. It's definitely war. That's crazy. Someone asked about what meet and greet. So I'm having my first meet and greet in Atlanta, Georgia this August. So anybody who is interested and can make it that weekend, oh man, I just want to take 1 or 2 days of your time, the weekend of the 23rd of August. Let me know. Reach out, email me, text me, let me know so I can RSVP and send you this invite. I'd love to see you in person if you are able to. It would be really, really nice. Sonia Cornelia said, you are cracking me the hell up. Those narcs ain't narking now. Hey, Linda Johnson. She said, I agree. Never date a man that is in the mirror more than you. Ooh, about to knock me down to get in front of. That is crazy. Ooh, thank you for that advice. That was well needed. Please leave them. That's the reflection of a narcissist. Someone who is so into their self. That is actually the true definition of what a narcissist is. So into their selves, they will knock you out the way to see their self in the mirror. Like, and they ain't even looking at shit. They ain't even looking at nothing. Like, what are you looking at? Because you an empty ass meat suit. What are you looking at? It ain't shit to see. Because beyond the superficial charm and the looks, some of them are fine as hell, but That's part of the devil's doing, if you ask me. 'Cause everything that glitters sure ain't gold. I learned that because I thought that man was fine as hell, but baby, yeah, the demon inside of me made me look at him like, ah! Ah! You're not that cute. You're actually very fucking ugly. Shit. I don't care how light skinned you are. I don't care how tall. I learned real quick everything that glitters ain't gold. The devil definitely will send them looking good too. To send you exactly what you think you want to see. Woo! Because behind that mask, that man is ugly as a motherfucker. Mm, 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 mm. Well, guys, I love you guys so much. Y'all allow me to be myself, and I treasure that. Patton, what's up? We're happy you stopped in. We're happy you stopped in. What up? Kiera Moore. She said, I know I wasn't in an official relationship by design with the narcissist, but 7 years in that cycle definitely scared me. The final discard was my out. 7 years. And you're still saying unofficial relationship. So what do you call that? A manipulationship. That's why I use that word. That was a whole manipulationship. Damn, sis. Woo, heal on, thrive on. You got this. You got this. Woo, somebody said, I feel sorry for the next woman that don't have a clue. Me too, though. Because as much as I laugh about this, it's actually really sad for real. And I really laugh and make jokes and comedy to keep from crying all the time. Because a lot of this really do hurt me. It really does break my heart. Because I know that this person is out here doing this to other people. Somebody is a victim right now. Somebody is somewhere thinking they're in love. Somebody somewhere thinking they are engaged to them, thinking they're married to them. No, you're not. It ain't none of that. I'm sorry. You're being duped. You're being bamboozled. Yeah. Mm. It's really unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, guys. Ooh, somebody mentioned Judas Kiss. Ooh. My goodness. Demonic as heck. Ooh, Zamba. Myrick. It took me 16 years to realize. Damn. Woo. Y'all been doing some prison bids with these people. Guard Hawk said, that's what makes your head swim. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, a lot of this math ain't mathing, man. Look, y'all dropping these prison bids in there. Somebody said 23 years. That's Mika Love. Dang, Mika, 23 years. Wow. Black Panther, 35 years young and excommunicated for these folks. Oh, man. Doretha, somebody asked, you had a narcissist ask you what happened to you on their birthday? Oh, man. They are so entitled on their birthday. They think even if they have discarded you and you should be reaching out, trying to find a way to sing happy birthday to that narcissistic ass. It's my birthday. You wasn't going to call me? Who is this? Wrong number. Wrong number. I don't know who this is. Somebody said, I have a lot of narcissistic traits. I need help. Go to therapy. Come on now. Self-care. Go take care of yourself. Mental health. And it's mental health month. May is mental health month. Take care of your mental health, man. The narcissist I was with thought every woman wanted him. Child, by Mika Love, mine did too. Girl, we couldn't even go out to eat without him thinking the waitress wanted him, the cook wanted him, the manager wanted him, the bartender was eyeing him. It was just, and mine used to act fake shy. That was the worst part about it. It's like he acted like he didn't want that attention, but he loved it. Couldn't wait to come home and tell me how the girl gave him free gas at the gas station because she was mesmerized. I was like, okay. See, I'm the type of girl, you won't break me with that kind of shit. I just start seeing the clown that you are. The more he did that, the more I realized, what the fuck did I marry? I'm like, why do you keep trying to tell me everybody wants you? I don't give a damn. Everybody want me too, but I don't see it. I could care less. And so what? And okay, we gonna compete? That's what it felt like. It's like he wanted me to compete. Like, how many numbers did you get today, babe? How many hollers you got at Walmart? I got 10. Like, you little ass baby. Like she said, child, bye. Sit down somewhere and take that pacifier and sit down somewhere, you little dumbass baby. Somebody said, why they have so many failed relationships and baby mamas? Because they are narcs. They can't help it. You ain't just hear me tell you how fake this person is. They don't have nothing to live for. They just make stupid decisions, foolish decisions, desperate decisions. They just don't know what they're doing. They're lost, man. They're lost. As they should be. Shit. Without you, they really lost. My email is mommysotrue@gmail.com for anybody who missed it. mommysotrue@gmail.com. You can text me at 470-344-9215. Yeah. But all of that is in the description box. So if you didn't get it, just go click on it, you know. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I know I got a lot of night owls. Some of y'all gotta get up and go to sleep. Some of y'all are in different time zones. If you gotta drop off, thank you for being here. Go ahead and drop off. We're about to end this soon. We are ending this soon. So much love, so much light. I can't wait to meet you guys. But thank y'all for your time, though. Once again, it's been so fun. It's been so real. Linda says moving on took her years. Even though the narcissist was once, ooh, I think she made a typo. You are not treating me any kind of way. I'm gonna fight back and get away from your ass. See you later. It looks like you chugged that deuces on that narc. Yep. You got the hell on. Oh man, you guys are amazing. I'm gonna go through these chats after I get off of here. It's just so much coming through. But much love, much light. Stay blessed, guys. I'm going to see you in another live. Continue to shine. Have a wonderful week. Thrive. Thrive. Keep thriving. Keep going. Stay blessed. Peace out, guys. Have a wonderful night. Until next time. Bye.